Hello people, it's Mr. Sil. So today I'm going to talk about something very interesting that have never been taught in any lesson. And I felt like I have to share this because the cosmic order, the cosmic horizon, the event horizon, and many more other space agencies like NASA and the Chinese space agency, the space stations. Like I have never. It's not like I'm judging something about space science, but something is behind the astrophysics, the astronomy, and the society itself, where people are leading to the strong point where we are finding out what is the real reason behind it. Just like the main source of energy is guiding to other energy and directing the soul, directing just like the expanding human consciousness and the universal expanding universal consciousness has been merged and linked with each other. And in the next part, where Sun and the other core planet in our solar system is being directed and being controlled not by the Sun but by some higher magnetism, higher potential energy field, and where it's hiding is very fascinating for scientists to find out. And just for an example, scientists just proved to be find out before scientists was be not been able to find out the end of the universe, and today scientists has been finding out today scientists the latest current news the scientists find out where is the universe final point, just like it's 600 million light years away. So that's the main point where scientists are being able to find out the exact data about the core and the end of the universe. That is the final set target. And nextly, the Voyager 1 mission is just like before, it was a set of target for 17 kilometers per second, but now rapidly the speeding up energy for Voyager 1 has been set up to the highest set up, just like for example it's been increasing before when it was launched in 1977 by NASA, the space agency. And after that, when it was launching at that moment for a specific time period, it was launching for almost 17 kilometer per second. But right now, the current speed of Voyager 1, the traveling, is 20 22 kilometer per second. Just for example, for the knowledge that I just want to provide you is that what is the main importance that from 17 kilometer per second just being added up to five, just five digit of number has been added. In Voyager 1 has been said the 17 kilometer per second speed, but now five digit of number, the sum calculation has been added up to 22 kilometer per second. It's not about fascinating, it's about finding the data, and it's all about how we are presenting the information. It's not about something like the general in army is guiding the commanding officer, the lower officer or the lower ranking officer than him. Just for example, in a field, the commanding officer, the general, the army is not being able to capable just for a general is in just sitting position. He just sit on a chair. He just roll for a command. He just find out the information what the lower level officer are doing, but he is not on the field. So the main thing that we have to understand is the commanding officer, where the general army is not being able to catch up what the lower level, the major, the colonel, and the lieutenant officer, the lower than the general, they are on the field, so they know about the field. But general has not that information. So, thoroughly speaking, general also need the potential cooperative information that should be provided by the lieutenant, the colonel, and the commanding officer, the smallest level officer. So it's all about what you have to achieve in your life, and the scientists, the NASA, the SpaceX, and all the space agency from all over the world, just like from America, the China, the USA, and the many more other space agency, the Russia. And people, just for an example, the Voyager 1 mission has been set up not to be clear. The information provided by Voyager 1 was not clear, but for now, the Voyager 1 has provided a specific, a detailed information knowledge, that information, and because due to the radio transmission line, the thruster, and the Voyager 1, the spacecraft, it has been traveling up to 24 billion kilometers from Earth. and now it's heading up for 25 billion kilometer away from Earth. So the main thing that you have to understand is how being able that Voyager 1, the oldest spacecraft, has been speed up from 17 kilometer per hour speed to 22 kilometer hour speed. It's not about science, it's not about imagination, it's about the purpose of life which was being held by the Voyager 1. The Voyager 1 mission is just said to be finding out, and its main core and essence is just to find out what is the purpose of SpaceX. The SpaceX, the Falcon 9, the other more, and somehow, whenever, I feel like the September 5 is the last date for Voyager 1, as in 2025, is the last date for Voyager 1 spacecraft that has been launched by NASA to provide the full information about the planet X, which has been holding in the event horizon under all the universe. So it's not about what is fascinating concept, but all over the scientists from NASA and other space agency has been including there are a lot more potential effort that universal law is not been holding up to the general of army, the other factors driving the general, the lieutenant, the colonel, and the other assistant army. It's not guided by general. It's guided by themselves, their potential energy, which has been influenced by other. It's not about fascinating subject has been handled. It's about fascinating topic or fascinating ideas, the fascinating generative ideas, which has been guided by the inner consciousness, the expanding consciousness, which has been linked by the universal consciousness, the universal law of consciousness. That's all about what I meant to say. And a lot more information has been provided through the other social medias, just like, for example, the Google and the other space agency, the BBC, the Guardian, the SpaceX, and other more. So it's all about finding out the real data, the real current information, and we should only rely on the real current information. Is that correct or not? So for now, I will be just ending my video till here. So I'll be back again in the next video. So I will just try my best to put a very effortless content, which is very important for me, and I feel like I can do my best. So wait for my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care. Thank you very much.